some of the notable differences between the Ukrainian and the CEE market?
I would underpin and focus on two main differences. One relates to the legal framework and the circumstances and the rule of law, where a lot of improvement has been achieved in Ukraine given the measures on judicial reform as well as restructuring and insolvency laws in the last years, where there's yet a gap to be filled between what we see in the EU and in the non-EU countries of CEE, and we see a lot of improvement in that area, which hopefully will lead to more liquidity and activity going forward in the market, in addition to the activity of the Deposit Guarantee Fund. As well as, and I think that's the most significant asset of the Ukrainian market, the size of it and the size in a closed market, whereas the rest of the CEE market has a very fragmented state with a lot of smaller groups of assets and portfolios in the various countries. Ukraine has a significant potential of non-performing loans, which is very attractive, especially also for international investors.
Mm-hmm. And in terms of international advisors, what would be their role and added value within the distressed debt transactions?
We obviously, when we're talking about local law governed assets, will heavily rely and cooperate with firms on the ground who are extremely important partners in these transactions. However, I think there are two things to be noted in that respect. On the one hand, largely there may be cross-border aspects touching onto different systems and governing laws, where we as an international firm could be helpful governing those. And in addition to that, these transactions and the complexities and the structural challenges, they are similar in all jurisdictions where we are active and on the ground. We have a large toolbox of ways to solve the usual problems of debt transfers, and we can be very helpful in applying that toolbox from our vast experience throughout Europe and the rest of the world, also in situations in Ukraine.
Thank you very much.